So guys, today back for a video on the channel. Today we have the Newcastle United versus Fulham preview. Newcastle United have got another must-win game on Saturday. Firstly, before I speak about anything, you can probably tell my voice is a bit gone. I honestly don't know what happened. I feel okay. I don't feel ill or anything. I went to the Everton game and I've woke up and then my voice has ended up like this. I don't know if I'm ill or not. I feel fine, which is mad, but sorry that my full throat and my voice might be a little bit croaky at times in this video, but the grind doesn't stop on the channel. Fulham away at Craven Cottage, a tough game for Newcastle, and if we want Europe, a must win. If the season's done, then it doesn't really matter, but big one for Newcastle if we want to try for that top 8 or top 7. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Make sure you leave a like, both subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it now. And we'll start off by looking at Fulham. So then Fulham, obviously they played at the same time as Newcastle yesterday against Nottingham Forest. They were 3-0 down at half time, and one thing that I think is really concerning with Fulham, especially in this game, they made 3 substitutions before half time, and they had nothing to do with injuries. They were all tactical changes. When you're 2-0 down in the first half and you're making a triple substitution, I didn't watch the game. I see the highlights. I can't go off how Fulham played. I'm guessing shit if they're making 3 substitutions, bringing off Lukic, Iwobi and Harvey Wilson, which 3 players that have been decent for Fulham this season. And it's still strange to see that Fulham, 13th in the league, they could even push for Europe. I mean, it's a tough ask, but they're only 5 points behind Newcastle. If they beat it, it's 2 points. It's been a very close season in the Premier League so far, and Fulham, I thought they had the better of most seasons, I think. I don't think anyone predicted them to go down, but they're way above Palace with 9 points, so they shouldn't realistically get relegated. But they were a weird team, especially at home they do well. Away from home they drew with Sheffield United, they drew to Nottingham Forest, got beat to Wolves, but then at home, they beat Brighton 3-0, and beat Tottenham 3-0, and even beat Manchester United away. They were a funny old team. Like, from guessing that Nottingham Forest game, they played shit if they're making substitutions that early on and being 3-0 down at half time to a team that's massively struggling. I think there's got to be not questions asked, but I think Fulham are coming to this game versus Newcastle all guns blazing, absolutely smash out the park like what they did against Brighton and Spurs, or Newcastle will get the better of them. From my thoughts, I can't say we're playing extremely well Newcastle, but look at the team that they started against Forest. Defensively, they've looked okay this season, you could say. Pretty much keep the same defence all season. You've got Leno and goal, Tete, Adebayo, the centre half, Basie, and then Robinson. Very cool, calm, collected defence over the course of the season. Paulina's obviously a brilliant player, and I think Tom Kearney will probably start on Saturday. Harry Wilson, Pereira, Iwobi, I'm going to guess Adama Traore and Willian will both start, who came on against Forest. Muniz is a mad one. He didn't really get anything at the start of the season, but he struggled at Middlesbrough, and then all of a sudden now he's scoring goals for fun. He's an FPL favourite, but he kind of keep on scoring all these goals, so hopefully he can end on Saturday. But I just think that was mad, making 3 substitutes. That's the main thing I'm thinking about Fulham at the minute, and that's not going to set well in the dressing room, especially them 3 players being Harvey Wilson, Lukic and Alex Iwobi. If I'm one of them players, I'm thinking, fuck. Do you know what I mean? It might be out. It could be now. He could have just wanted to change the system for how Forest were actually playing, but it will be a tough ask. Obviously, Fulham so far this season against Newcastle have conceded 5, not scored a goal, and could be a hard day for Fulham. Over the years, I mean, Newcastle have done fairly well against Fulham, but we'll speak about the 2-0, then we'll obviously speak about that Everton game from yesterday. So you can both see from the Everton vlog, I seemed to I watched the game perfectly fine, and I didn't know what's happening with this voice. Obviously I was giving it a bit, because obviously we're playing not the best, but I didn't know how it ended up like this, boys, bloody hell. But Newcastle now struggled against Everton. It's so annoying, because Everton could have played that game for 180 minutes and still wouldn't have scored if we didn't give away that pen. And it's so mad to think, if Lewis Hall's injured, Paul Dummett will start at left back on Saturday, which is scary, because if they give away that pen, looks shaky all game, doesn't deserve to be in the squad anymore, and he could potentially start, which is absolutely mad. But speaking about that Everton game, attack wise, yet again we did create chances, should have scored a lot more than we did. It's annoying because that bad Dan Burn to make it 2-0, that could have sealed the game off, which I probably should have. But obviously Isak was offside. He's actually immense at the minute. Best goals to minute ratio in the league. He's been unbelievable, hasn't he? But a big boost for Newcastle. Anthony Gordon will be back, but I didn't think Jacob Murphy had the best games against Everton, to be honest, and Harvey Barnes is just trying to grow in and get back the team. You can see from his Instagram post going, happy to be back, happy to get 90 minutes under his belt from injury. So yeah, in the midfield, yet again, struggled with Longstaff being there. Will he start? No, Newcastle, probably. It's getting ridiculous how bad Longstaff is at the minute. He's been fucking atrocious at the minute for Newcastle. And then defensively, I thought Dan Burn had a really good game. But overall, Newcastle got done away with a shit penalty to give away. And yet again, the Bravkas look shite all season. And that's another thing I think Newcastle need to look at. I think, honestly, if I'm Eddie Howe watching this, I'd bring Havierson. I really, really would. Even if he does go in January, I mean, not in the summer, the Bravkas not at it. He really, really isn't, and we're conceding too many goals and keep conceding way too many chances. It's one of them which we need Nick Pope back. He can happily kick the ball into the Leeds as into the East Stand how many times he wants, if it means Newcastle are going to have a solid goalkeeper, because that penalty as well for me could have probably saved it and probably could have done a lot better, Dubravka. But on that Everton game, Newcastle dropped 2 points, 4 from 6. If Newcastle beat Fulham, and you said to me at the start, would you take 7 points from them games? You say yes. So this makes even this Fulham game even more important, that Newcastle win, considering that West Ham result where we came back from 3-1 down. It's all, I think we're going to be saying this every week now. Every game's a must win, every game's a must win, every game's a must win. But we're not playing like these games are must wins. Not like last season. It was the anniversary when we beat Manchester United 2-0 at home, and we were flawless that day. And every game we went in the better team. Yes, I know injuries play massive parts in it and whatnot, but we'll have to wait and see what happens on Saturday. Fulham, Craven Cottage. Obviously, like I say, we've beat them already twice this season. Can Newcastle United do it away from home? We've struggled this season. 9 defeats in the league away this season. 43 wins away. We need to turn the away form around, and can Newcastle do it? I don't know. I'm not going to give a prediction because at the point I really don't know. And there we go, boys. Thank you if you sat for this full video and you hear my voice like this. Honestly, I don't even know what it is. I've tried so many things and I don't even ask. So if you could leave a like, boys, subscribe to the channel, it would mean the world. On Saturday there will be a live stream for the game, and the predicted team will be out tomorrow. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, boys. I'll see you all in the next one.